Continuing coverage on the search at Lake Juliette for a missing Houston County man and who a family member says they're just looking for a little closure.
Megan Western has been at the search site for the last 2 days and brings us the latest.
Ashleen Ash says she's the niece of Ricky Mercer, the man who went missing after his boat capsized Tuesday.
He was just a really good guy. You know, he would help you if you was on the side of the road. He'd give you a shirt off his back. He loved to fish.
She says Mercer spent a lot of time on the water and called often to talk about his fishing trips.
He's probably fished every lake you can imagine.
So when she heard the news of his boating accident, she was in shock and feared the worst for her uncle.
It'd be like Michael Phelps, who swam his whole life out there swimming in the lake drowning. You know, it's just not really a likelihood.
Mark McKinnon with the State Department of Natural Resources says Tuesday's accident was likely caused by heavy winds.
It was very windy and the waves were pretty choppy, and they began to take on some water.
He says those winds are a red flag for boaters.
And so it's a good idea if you're a recreational boater and the winds really start to pick up, it may be time to pack the boat up and head to something else.
And he says it's a reminder for boaters to always be aware of conditions.
Wearing the life jacket and checking conditions, not being impaired, all of those things are very important when you're out on the lake and near the water.
McKinnon says if you remember to put safety first, you'll be more likely to avoid issues. In Juliette, Megan Western, 13 WMAZ News.
Crews are expected to continue looking until dark and pick up the search in the morning.
Authorities say a woman who was in the boat with Mercer on Tuesday was able to swim safely to shore.